lane assignments for the second of 3 heats. And
the fact that he went for the little bounce. So I know the chiropractors out there wouldn't be happy with me when I say this, but that is a strategy. You can get a little bit of a bounce, get yourself moved out there, get off that floor, off that mat. Sean, the programming of this particular team event this year, I think, is just brilliant. The way it's set up, where it used to be that if you could hide your weak link, and it's just not set up that way at all. Your weak link person has to do so much work, so you really can't have a quote-unquote weak link. But that paired with, as we're going to see in the next event coming up, the warm event, there's so much coordination and communication and true teamwork that has to be done. It's going to be fun to watch these guys all through the weekend.
This is Whatever It Takes Dubai. They are in lane number 9, that of Dubai United Arab Emirates. Jess Towle is the athlete who is still on the handstand push-ups, and Michael Pantaleon is back there to cheer her on. And
this is, I think, huge. This is what I was talking about with some of those earlier teams. If you get out and you're finishing your handstand push-ups, it really doesn't matter if you go and crush all of your dumbbell snatches. Sit here, get your other athlete through the handstand push-ups, because this is the mental game that's going to happen. And if you have an athlete that struggles here, then they're going to start getting down on themselves. They're going to start feeling bad. They're going to start feeling like they're letting the rest of the team down. So get back there and do your job, which is coach, pick up your team, keep that team moving, and get to that next segment.
Tomar Schwartzman and Tamar Barr from TLV are on the left of your screen. They're the final pairing for that team. TLV out of B'nai B'rak, Israel, has finished 29th. Heat 2 of event number 2 underway. The time to beat CrossFit.
Or bends or flip-flops of that worm anywhere. The more solid and straight it is, the more efficient the team is.
A 15-minute time cap in this event. Looks like every team is going to have a chance to finish it. Next to them in lane 9, Whatever It Takes Dubai will finish inside the time cap. So less than a minute to go now before we hit the 15-minute time cap. Far Saba still on the floor, and in lane number 6, that's CrossFit Tiger Valley. time cap. We're going to divide them up into trios. 3 men, 3 women working together, a ton of chest to bar pull-ups, and there's some work rest stuff we'll get to in a second, but then it ends again with that heavy dumbbell.
Well, what I love about this is kind of the old throwback to
keep in the same order as they rotate through the athletes. Each athlete must get at least 1 good rep on the given movement before they can move on and rotate. That forward pull-up bar to start working on their toes to bar. The time cap for this event is 20 minutes. The event record is held by Team Back Bay from the East region, going into those dumbbell overhead squats.
Como podéis observar en las calles, en la parte lateral de las calles, se encuentran ciertos números. Observar el número calle 5, Predators, calle 3.
So the athletes will always advance after every 10 repetitions until they've completed 100 reps. If the dumbbell comes back down onto the ground and touches the ground, that will give the team a penalty. So all the 3 team members have to go back to their starting mat and then come back to the dumbbell to continue with those squats. All right now, lane 4, whatever it takes to buy, leads the way. Team has these gray shirts on, light gray shirts, dark gray shorts, on lane 4.
Oh, Mike. Oh, Mike. Got it.
Team Antrim on lane 3, just behind them, and CrossFit Brackengate on lane 6, also trying to chase down whatever it takes to buy.
Vamos a observar en la calle 4, whatever it takes to buy. Observar cómo la técnica a la hora de pasarse el cambio es diferente de los equipos. Y aunque es muy similar a la hora de hacer el squat, el agarre es muy diferente en algunos.
Whatever it takes to buy has done 80 reps already. They've got less than 20 to go. Once they've got all their reps done, they will move that chest piece forward, and then it's time for the ladies to go.
Calle 4 a punto de finalizar los primeros 100 squats.
So right now on lane 4, whatever it takes to buy, working on that last set of 10. Get a little no rep there. Still in the lead right here for this heat number 1. Touch the chest piece, and now it's the ladies' turn. Get their work done. Brackengate and lane 8, CrossFit TLB, about to finish their overhead squats as TLB on lane 8. It's the first one out of...
Podemos observar las diferentes técnicas para realizar el chest to bar. Y en caso de whatever it takes, por ejemplo, la gran mayoría está utilizando el butterfly. Sin embargo, en Team Andrew realiza el keeping clásico. Claramente más rápido es la técnica del butterfly.
This event number 5 here is very cleverly built. As the athletes move through those chest to bar pull-ups and toes to bar, those two movements will fatigue their shoulders and their midsection quite a lot. And then coming into that dumbbell overhead squat, it's going to be very, very hard for them to stabilize that weight overhead because of that fatigue already built up.
Fijaros cómo las calles centrales ya están los tríos femeninos.
The females will do everything that the guys did. The only thing that changes for them is the dumbbell weight. They're going to be using a 55-pound dumbbell, as the guys using 80-pound dumbbell. That 80 pounds is about 36 kilos. And that 55-pounder is about just hit the 14-minute mark here, so we've got 6 minutes to go until we hit that 20-minute time cap.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Ya tenemos la calle 4, whatever it takes to buy. Realizando los toes to bar. Concretamente 100 es los que tienen que realizar. Y ahora mismo quedan 5.
Opened up a significant lead here. They've been working on these toes to bar for a good few minutes already here, as all the other teams are still on their chest to bar pull-ups.
Menos de 4 minutos, menos. Exactamente 3 y medio. Y el récord no va a ser el ya que estaba en el 16-34.
7, 8, no rest.
Push them up the standings here on day 3.
Y ya tenemos al trío femenino de Whatever It Takes to Buy, 55 libras en el dumbbell, realizando sus 100 overhead squats. Cada cuadrito marca 10. Conforme hace las 10, tiene que ir avanzando y realizando las próximas horas, así sucesivamente hasta llegar a 100. Pero ahora para aquí, muy rápido para poder realizar las 90 que les faltan en el minuto y medio que falta.
90 seconds to go.
7, 9.
Nice shot! Forward!
Whatever it takes to buy lane 4. It's completed 20 overhead squats as we have 1 minute left. 1 minute. Let's show some support for these teams right here. Their final day. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, please.
Un poquito de alegría por parte de Boca, para esta gente que sigue.
Come on, Jay, and again. Come on, Jay.
30 seconds.
30 seconds left, Jay. 30 seconds. Nice, Jay. 30 seconds, Jay. Come on, keep moving. 15 seconds, Jay.
Close a few reps in here.
Come on.
3, 2, 1. And that does it for this heat number 1.
That was event number 5. Event number 6 is simple. It involves the worm, and it's 50 worm clean and jerks for time.
The day is done for them. The event record for this workout is held by Team
El evento número 5 en 4 minutos 6 segundos. La calle 4 con Whatever It Takes la apoyan y la suben de nuevo. Muy buena técnica.
Lane 4, Whatever It Takes to Buy. Down. Whatever It Takes to Buy has 8 reps done. RTF Predators on their last rep here, and they're gonna finish on lane 5. And Whatever It Takes to Buy is finishing as well.